guys, it's Melanie. Happy Saturday and welcome to my weekly home fragrance roundup. So what I burned and melted this week, I have one candle going downstairs right now that I did not want to risk carrying up the stairs. And it is Bath & Body Works Creamy Nutmeg. I love Creamy Nutmeg. It's one of my favorite fragrances that just came back around again this last holiday season. It was kind of from the Slatkin era days, and honestly, it just is such a lovely, creamy, nutty fragrance. I love it year-round, but I am going to go ahead and save what I have left in my stash, probably for the next few fall and winters. I do have quite a few backups. So I'm probably going to burn the one that I have, and then I have another one downstairs that I think I'm going to go ahead and pack away for this coming fall, which is probably when maybe it's a little bit more seasonally appropriate, because it is a very warm, gourmand, just delicious scent. So that's going downstairs, and if you guys can see behind me here, back there, I am actually starting to burn just today the Beach Blossoms from Bath & Body Works. So I have a few Bath & Body Works candles that I need to start burning to be able to do reviews for you guys. So I'm starting that one today, which means that probably either, so I could possibly have it up by tomorrow. I am pre-recording this. I'm recording this video on Thursday, so could very well be ready to go by Sunday. So keep an eye out tomorrow. Beach Blossoms may be featured as my bonus video for Sunday. But so far, so good. I'm kind of liking that, and that's very different for me. So, and it's filling my office here beautifully. So I'm excited to see what a couple of subsequent burns do. So stay tuned. Okay. And then basically that was it in terms of candles that I was burning this week. I don't know what was with me, but I wasn't much into lighting anything, but I melted quite a bit. So I have some updates on some Scentsy things that I recently picked up, so I'll start there. The first one is the Coconut Flan, which is brand new for Scentsy this year, and honestly, this was kind of a disappointment, and I'm really sad to report that it's a disappointment because I really do like this fragrance. It is a very delicious, creamy, custardy flan type scent. There's definitely hints of coconut. There's definitely strong hints of caramel, that kind of burnt sugar type of scent. But what was the flop about this is the performance. It is not the normal Scentsy performance, and I was so bummed out. I basically, after one full day of warming, could not smell anything the following day. So I started this on Monday, and by like halfway through the week, I was done with this bar, which is unheard of with Scentsy for me normally. So I was talking to Lisa, and she was saying that some of her newer scents are also not performing quite as well as Scentsy fragrances normally do. So I don't know if they changed their formula. I'm hoping that Lisa will address it in her video that she does on her YouTube channel. If you guys aren't subscribed, I will link Lisa's channel down below. She normally goes through what she burned during the week and melted during the week as well. So I'm hoping she elaborates a little bit more. But for me, this was a total womp womp. It just really, like, it fizzled out so quickly. Normally, out of 2 Scentsy cubes, I can get at least 4 days of fragrance. And I leave my warmers on 24 hours a day. Once I turn them on and put a couple cubes in there, they're on. Like, I go through bulbs pretty quickly because of that, but that's just what I like, to have the fragrance going all the time. And 4 days is my norm with Scentsy. This is like 1 day. I mean, that was a bummer, but it smells really good. Now, one that didn't disappoint me actually was the Ivy and Water Lily, which I finished up as well. And this I've had for a couple weeks. And this is just such a beautiful, powdery floral fragrance. I don't normally go for scents like this, and this was a little bit of a risk for me, but I really ended up liking this a lot. It's actually the scent of the month for April, I believe. So Lisa kind of sent me this as a sneak peek, and I really, really enjoyed it. And I really like it as a bathroom fragrance. I've had this going in Stella's bathroom. I've also had it going throughout the downstairs of the house as well. But for the last week, I've kept it in Stella's bathroom, which is perfect because we have the litter box in there. And so I want to make sure that, you know, we're obviously not smelling cat pee. And this just covered it up so nicely. It wasn't cloying or too strong. And it's just that powdery floral is perfect for a bathroom, I feel like. So this is a huge hit. Definitely get your hands on this along with the warmer of the month for April, which is gorgeous. I'm getting the warmer of the month for April because it's so pretty, you guys. If you don't know what it is, you gotta go find a picture of it because it's absolutely gorgeous. I will show you guys as soon as I can get my hands on it. A combo that I was warming in the upstairs of my house this week, both in my office and then in our bedroom, was the Better Homes and Gardens Apricot Rose Water, which was actually out last year. It doesn't look like they re-released this again this year, which is a bummer because I really like this. It was a true apricot, like fruity apricot and fresh rose petal scent. So interesting. I like it by itself, but what I love it with is mixing it with a vanilla cookie crunch. So one of each. Gorgeous, bakery, gourmand, floral deliciousness. Kind of that same type of vibe that you get from Pink Petal Tea Cake. If you guys remember that candle from Bath & Body Works, it's that same like bakery and floral note that just works really beautifully together for some reason. You wouldn't think to pair the two, but it's perfect. So these two together, if you happen to have one of these left in your collection, you can always go get this. This is available year round. Put these two together because, yeah, won't be disappointed. It's amazing. And then the last thing is I just have a couple of these left now. It's the Sensationals Passion Fruit Coconut, which is limited edition and new for this year from Sensationals. And I have to say, I really like this when I first put it in the warmer, but it's another one where it's done within a day. But I know that. I know that about the Better Homes and Gardens and the Sensationals, which is why they're less expensive. But this one does have a slight artificial fruitiness to it that you can definitely pick up. But it's yummy. You know, it makes your mouth water. It's very tangy and sweet. And it's nice, but I'm not going to repurchase any more of these. I thought this was one where I would probably end up like kind of hoarding it, but I'm not. I don't love it that much, but it is nice to be able to try maybe like one clamshell of it. And you can also mix it with a vanilla cookie crunch, by the way, and that makes a really nice combo as well. Basically, bakery goes with everything. That is why I love bakery. Especially a good basic vanilla scent, like a cake vanilla scent. I hate French vanilla, but bakery vanilla, yum. But yeah, this is, you can pick up some artificial in this, so just know that. But it's okay, it's not overwhelming at all, so, and it's $2, so if you don't love it, then you're not out like a ton of money. But anyway, that's it. That is all that I burned and melted this week. I am in the process of sort of redecorating my house a little bit for springtime. So I'm moving my warmers around, changing out candles, and just sort of brightening and livening everything up. And fragrances, definitely, I've noticed that there's a shift for me as well. I'm liking things that are lighter, that are a little bit more airy and fruity and floral, which is not what I obviously normally go for, but you can tell there's, you know, the seasons are changing and I'm trying to kind of enjoy it. I don't really like spring and summer, but I'm trying to get with the program because I can't ignore that summer's coming. It's gonna be here, so I might as well try to make the best of it and make my house, you know, just festive for the season that's coming up. So anyway, let me know if you guys have any questions or If you have any thoughts on the new Scentsy bars that you have purchased, if you think there's a difference in performance, I'm going to be starting this next week melting more of what I got in my last haul, so I'll be able to update you next weekend on how those guys performed. I haven't decided which I'm going to bust out yet, but we'll definitely be doing something from that selection. So anyway, let me know if you guys have questions. Take care, and hopefully I will have a candle review for you guys tomorrow. Can't guarantee it, but we'll see. All right, bye.